¿Cuál es el mes? It's our second question that we're going to answer throughout this lesson. What is the month? So let's look at the months of the year. Enero, febrero, flap the R's, febrero, febrero, enero. When you have an R in Spanish, you're going to flap it. Enero, febrero, marzo, or in Spain it would be marzo, because it's a Z. The C and the Z in Spain are TH. Marzo, abril, mayo, junio, like an H sound at the beginning, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Those are the meses del año, the months of the year. In English, en español, enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Also notice, in English we capitalize, we have letra mayúscula on our letters in English, but in Spanish, letra minúscula. It's an important thing to point out, an important thing to learn and keep in mind. Months of the year, days of the week, not capitalized in Spanish. I want to point out a couple things to you on some of these letters when it comes to spelling. Many of my students will say April, April with a P, because we're accustomed to saying, hey, it's essentially the same as English. Well, it's similar to English, but it's not. And a common spelling error is abril. So make sure that's not a P, but rather a B. Abril. Also, agosto does not have any U's in it. We're accustomed to August with two U's in English. In Spanish, there are no U's, just two O's. Agosto. For pronunciation on October, it's common to hear octubre, just because it's English in its pronunciation, but it's not ac, it's ok. Octubre. Agosto. Abril. The last one that's a common mistake is diciembre. Many students will write a D in their D-E-C, like in English, December, but it's not as D-I. Diciembre. A couple things I want to point out here. I'll throw at you the las cuatro estaciones, the four seasons. Winter, invierno. Spring, primavera. Summer's verano. And fall is otoño, like autumn. I want to point out something to you on the top of the slide. Las cuatro estaciones. Notice that it's not las cuatros estaciones. The number is not going to be made plural. It's just simply las cuatro estaciones. And that's going to be true for numbers 1 through 199. After you get to 200, however, 200 all the way up to 900, it's going to be a little different. If, let's say there were 200 seasons in a year, you would say las doscientas estaciones. Las doscientas estaciones. You would have to make any number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 900, that would go plural. All the numbers underneath that, though, aren't going to go plural. Las cuatro estaciones. Las cinco estaciones. You won't make them go plural till it's over 200. So keep that in mind. That's just a little grammar note for you along the way.